It's almost like business, right? Like the easiest sale is the customer that already knows you.
Yeah.
It's like someone that's heard about your brand already.
Right.
So like if someone's already heard of you, because another one that I would do is when I started blowing up on TikTok, TikTok's algorithm would show you people's videos that go viral, but it says follows you.
Yeah.
So sometimes it would show me like a hot girl's thing. And I was like, this person follows you. I'm like, oh, perfect, noted.
Right.
And then I would DM them and be like, oh my God, like I follow you. Blah, blah. So it's like it just makes it so much easier.
Yeah. If you know how to market yourself the right way, then it's.
Well, I heard this on the internet. Someone said like money makes someone like you, but then fame on top of the money multiplies it. Yeah,
and lifestyle would probably.
So it's like it all cascades together. Yeah. Because the easiest game is like the game where it's like you have it organically.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Or you could at least appear to have it. Because I've seen a lot of people where, again, like going back to what we talked about in a prior episode regarding like just if you can create a vibe per se, something to where it's unforgettable. Like you love to go out on yachts, maybe bi-weekly or multiple times quarterly or something of that nature. If you now give somebody that experience, now granted, everybody's hopping on yachts now, but if you're like, all right, cool, I rented this yacht, or maybe I own the yacht, go over there, and it's a great evening. And you just go about your day. You didn't come and try to make things transactional. You didn't try to set it up to where this person felt like they had to be in your presence or you had to be around them. It's like, all right, you come for the experience, you go about your business. They're going to be like, man, that was such a vibe. I want to come back and just go and enjoy that. So if I had money at the time, because I really wanted to do this, but I was broke at the time. I didn't have enough money. I wanted to go and invite all of the different girls that I had matched with and I was talking to, get a yacht, get a couple of my friends, hop on there. They don't know that I'm talking to all of them. Invite them up onto the yacht. This isn't like some sort of crazy game because people do this all the time. Bring them up all on there. Have a time. Don't like fully immerse myself solely with one in particular, but enjoy my time with all, and then just go about my business.
So that was my strategy actually. Right. That's what I used to do.
Right.
So
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, we had the same idea. I was just broke.
I met my wife at dinner, and like in Miami, before you go to dinner, I would just invite a lot of different girls that I was talking to, and I would just say, "Hey, I'm gonna go to dinner with some friends." Right? So we go. It is some friends technically, but it's like 3 or 4 guys and like 9 girls. Yeah. So they all go. I didn't even invite her though. One of my friends invited her, and I ended up sitting next to her, and that's how we met the first time. But that's what I would do, because then what happens is you have like this dynamic where there's like scarcity with just the one guy and there's like 9 girls. So naturally, they're all the ones that are competing for attention.
Right.
So yeah, I get it. That's kind of how it works. But yeah, man, so that's the way I see it. I think a lot of guys, they're like, oh, why would you go that hard? I just got game. I do it like that. It's like, no, make your life easier, bro. If you have money, make your life easier. Right. Why are you going to make your life harder? Why are you going to waste your time like talking to girls and doing all this stuff when you could just make it 10 times easier? Yeah. And it's funny enough, Andrew Tate says something, because back to the point of you were saying like, hey, if you're a vibe, that's just what it is. Andrew Tate said something, and I hate to be quoting Andrew Tate, but he does have a point. Or for me, I could relate to this one. He says, every woman I've ever been with is ruined for life. Because
where are you going to go from there?
Right. So I can kind of like relate to that, because I know some girls that I've been with. It's like, I know for a fact they're never going to experience the same thing. So it's like they're ruined for life. Because that's one of the worst feelings. Like I think that's where a lot of inadequacy comes from with guys is, let's say you date Beyonce. Yeah. And it's like, you know, she was married to Jay-Z. What are you ever going to do that Jay-Z didn't do?
Right. Maybe not get with Becky with the good hair.
But it's like what people say, like love doesn't pay the bills.
Right, it doesn't. Because I think in most relationships, because I've spoken to a lot of married couples that's been married for well over 5 years, over 10, 15, whatever the case may be. Just picking brains as for what keeps the relationship
milking them,
together, right? Not so much milking. But although I have been milking in the past, that's a different conversation. But well, then again, depends on what the context would be.
I just imagine like a husband comes in, he milked my wife.
That'd be wild. But just talking to them about different sort of perspectives on what keeps the relationship going. Love can only take you so far. Yep. Then if you have the structure that exists over there, you guys have plans, whatever the case may be, and you also have interest within, different sort of experiences, stuff like that, then that's how you keep stuff going. But like you said, and we talked about this before, where with an experience. If you're somebody who dates, a multi-millionaire or tens of millions, hundreds of millions, and this person you're in Dubai one week, and then you're in the Mykonos another week, and then you're over in the Maldives, and then you're heading over here, or all the other stuff. Now you're like, all right, you guys break up. Now you're dating, the dude who's working at the cubicle where, this weekend I kind of want to go over to, I kind of want to go to Antigua. All right. Well, I can't afford to do that. So what are you going to do?
Like I said, one of the worst things for guys, even for me, when I just started, I had a car where the doors went up.
Yeah, on the BMW.
One of the best things when the girl was like, oh, I don't know how to do this. It was like, oh, great.
Right.
But like one of the biggest turnoffs for guys, it's like, yeah, my ex drove a Lamborghini.
Oh.
And as a guy, you're like, well, okay, like what the fuck are you trying to say?
The fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah,
right.
Women think it's cool to be like, yeah, I've been to all these places. I love Turks and Caicos. I love Antigua. Oh, are you going to Art Basel in Miami this year? Oh, are you going to Mykonos this summer? Are you doing this? And like when a guy sees that, you're like,
it's like you've been outside.